have everybody be that kind. That is lovely.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to do a scientific survey. So, 1-800-520-1067. We need jurors.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you what it's about, and then we're going to let you decide something that we've been arguing about. We will do a scientific survey next.
K-Rock, LANOC's alternative rock. Kevin in the Morning with Allie and Jensen. KROQ-FM.
Recline your seat or don't recline your seat.
Yeah.
I say don't. Listen, I don't say don't. I say be considerate.
Okay.
But of what? Of someone being tall behind you?
Yeah. Yes.
No, it's not how it works. You pay the same price as everyone else, or at least close to, and one of the options that the plane gives you is reclining your seat. If they want to stop giving that option, I'll have a different opinion. But for right now, we're all paying the same fee so that we can move our seat back. And the people who can't move their seat back are paying less of a fee because they're in, the back row. We've went over this, and I'm right. We know this.
We have gone over this.
Yes.
I'm not sure you're right, though.
I know I am right because it is not an option that you just don't. Then I won't pick. I'll be like, that guy's too tall. Got to move seats. Over and over again. No one will sit anywhere.
Man, your life is so hard.
Telling you.
I'm saying be considerate. I'm saying if there's somebody behind you that doesn't have a lot of room.
Ruin your day for him or her.
It doesn't ruin your day to be nice. Not that hard.
How much are you really reclining? Do we know the actual
It's like an inch
number?
and a half. It seems like it's very little.
But it's not the part, it's not the butt part of your seat. So you're not moving that back. So how is it affecting? I'm asking this as a short person.
So I think the real answer is
barely 5'2".
It appears, based on what I've seen online, that it's more about the people who have their tray out.
Okay.
That is the thing that really pushes, because you're then losing even more room. Because the tray of the person
But
who's taller.
I'll say this, as a person who's 6'2", my knees are already hitting the seat in front of me. If they tilt back, that hurts.
Okay.
And I have to move my knees, and I can't sit comfortably. And I don't know why it's such a big deal to just ask and just say, hey, do you mind?
Yeah.
And then you say yes, and I still move it back?
Yeah, sure.
There's the play. There we go.
Sure.
We did it.
This is the CEO of Delta Airlines talking about the same thing.
What's the etiquette, though? I want to know what the etiquette is. If you're a tall guy, Ed, you are a tall guy. You are in coach.
I am.
And somebody's in front of you, and they want to go all the way back. Is it appropriate to even say to them, hey, I'm really tall or whatever it is, could you do me a favor and don't go back? Do they have every right to go as far back as they want? They paid for the ticket.
I think customers have the right to recline. We've been testing reduced recline and seeing response on that. We actually have a fair amount of our fleet on a reduced recline as a result of that. But I think the proper thing to do is if you're gonna recline into somebody, that you ask if it's okay first, and then you do it. But
you have
at
to
the same
ask?
time, I think it's
Oh, that's interesting. You think
I never say anything myself, though.
You don't say anything. Do you think the etiquette is to ask the person behind if you can recline?
I think if someone knows there's a tall person behind them and they want to recline their seat, I think the polite thing would be to make certain it was okay. I never recline because I don't think it's something that
okay. All right. Okay.
My seat.
Couple issues. Yeah.
First
you
of
go
all,
ahead, Allie.
zip it. One, dude hasn't flown in coach for decades.
No, this is truly a question he can't answer as someone who is obviously first class every flight.
Absolutely. Yeah. Second of all, your airline is dumping fuel on kids on a playground. Sit this one out, Chief.
This doesn't seem to be his airline's biggest issue right now.
Yes.
No.
All right, listen, it's time for a scientific survey. Let's do this.
It's time for Kevin in the Morning Scientific Survey.
All right, so we have people on hold that have listened to this entire thing. We're going to let them vote, and then that will be legally binding.
It. Yeah, that's the truth.
Jamie? And Huntington Beach.
Oh, so close.
All right, you listened to that entire conversation. So what's the etiquette when you're on a plane?
I'm with Jensen all the way. Recline that back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Thank you very much, Heimer.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, one for the wrong way. Matthew in Los Angeles, good morning.
Morning, guys. How's it going?
Good, thank you. So recline the seat or no?
100% recline that seat. You paid for the seat. Yep. Recline it. There's no etiquette involved. Yes, if there's a super tall guy, he has the right to ask you to not recline it, but you by no means need to ask him before you recline your seat.
Yes, Matthew.
Yeah, it's not our fault you're tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the CEO sounds like a babbling idiot.
Yeah,
agreed.
We all agree on that.
Agreed, yes.
All right. So,
wow, 2-0, you guys.
How about that? Patrick in Monrovia, good morning.
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 I say do not recline.
Oh, the other way. What is your reasoning here? You just think it's not a right we're given?
Just courtesy to other people, pretty much. Like, everybody knows we're in a cramped space, and if you're in coach, I mean, you're in an even crammer space. So
you are in a crammer space.
He is, my fellow man.
He is right about the crammer.
Patrick, how tall are you? Oh,
sorry.
he's gone. I'm 6'8". Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Let's our next caller, Taco Fall from the Boston Celtics.
Let's go to Dan in Pico Rivera. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, we have 2 votes to 1 so far.
All right. Well, if I don't get is that if you're very large, the airline makes you buy 2 seats sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're very tall, why don't they make you buy 2 seats, one in front, one in back? I say the options there. You are to recline.
Not wrong. Thank you, Dan.
Wow.
Not wrong. Not a bad point.
That's not a bad point. I never even thought about that.
Interesting.
Yeah. That way you 100% have control over the recline. I buy both the seats. Thank you.
So you're going to make me buy 2 seats everywhere I go?
I mean, I don't need you to do that, but if you need to control the recline, absolutely. I mean, you have the right. You paid for it.
The people have spoken.
Yeah.
I'm curious, though, to hear a couple more. Is that bad? Like, I know the people have spoken, but I would love to hear.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. Let's go to Carrie in Fontana. Good morning, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
What up, boo? I would say recline. I was going to agree with that other guy. If you're tall, go buy a first-class seat and let me recline.
There, even better.
Wow.
Even a better point, Carrie.
Spoken like a short pour.
I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
So
You're 5'9"?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm 5'9".
All right.
Okay.
She makes a good point in the idea that not even buying 2 seats, just you got to upgrade then, bud. Go.
It doesn't mean you have money just because you're tall.
Yeah, tall people have money.
They do.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't realize
By the way,
that.
it's sweeping the board, man.
Yeah.
It really is. Should we do one more?
Yeah,
No.
Gabriel.
All right. Gabriel and Stanton. Good morning. It's usually...
Allie Jensen, recipes bean.
Yes.
Your thoughts?
Yeah. Recline that seat.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Kevin.
This is crazy.
Kevin did not see this coming.
It's been a long time since something was this dominant.
Yeah, it truly is the right we are given. I'm so happy that here in America we can still have human rights and the ability to do what we are given the chance to do.
And I'm saying, would it kill you to just be thoughtful?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
That was Kevin in the Morning Scientific Survey.
When we come back, we will have a brand new guest list. Very excited about this one. It's kind of fast food report-ish. Tune in soon. Here we go.
Kevin in the Morning with Allie and Jensen on K-Rock, LANOC's alternative rock.
On Tuesdays, Jensen picks a list. Tell us about this one.
This is a guest list that gets us into a little bit of the fast food report adjacent. I'm very excited to get you into it, but for now, it's the guest list.
It's the guest list. It's the guest list. Come on and gather round. We're gonna count it down. Yeah. It's the guest list. It's the guest list. Come on and gather round. We're gonna count it down. Guest list. What do you know? Guest list. It's time to show. Guest list. Don't you blow? Whoa. Guest list. Come on, let's go. The guest list.
Beautiful.
All right, so let's get into it. This week, all right, so what I do is I give you sort of a ranking down of something from the website ranker.com. In this case, 11,000 votes, almost 12,000 votes.
Okay.
And I have the top 10 list in front of me, and I'm going to ask you guys to pick which ones are on the list, and you'll get a point for every one you come up with.
Easy enough.
Very easy. So this week, we are going to be counting down the best family restaurant chains in America.
Best family restaurant chains.
In America. Again, almost 12,000 votes. People were asked, what is the best family restaurant chains in America? Now I ask you to give me restaurants that show up in the top 10. So let's start with our friend Kevin Ryder.
Johnny Rockets.
Oh, nice.
Johnny Rockets, not in the top 10.
Oh,
I got a
think
nice
maybe,
out of Allie. So
yeah,
It
I
was
think they probably aren't as big in other areas.
Decent pick. Johnny Rockets not on the list. Let's move to Muggs.
Applebee's.
Very good pick. Applebee's, number 6.
Oh,
all right.
On the board, Applebee's, number 6 on the board. Moving on to Allie McKay.
Chili's.
Chili's is number 7.
Ooh,
wow.
All right, right next to each other, 6 and 7. We're moving on to Kevin Ryder.
Denny's.
Denny's,
Boom!
Number 10,
Yeah.
everybody is on the board.
Yep, good
Denny's,
job.
number 10. Again, we are counting down the best family restaurant chains in America, as voted 12,000 times. Muggos.
The International House of Pancakes has got to be on the list.
IHOP, or briefly named IHOB, number 3.
All right.
Oh.
We are running the board right now. We are moving on to Allie McKay.
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral.
Can I use that one?
Not on the board. Golden Corral.
Cheap people.
Running out of picks, I assume, to get to Golden Corral. Kevin Ryder.
Golden Corral.
Not,
Have you been to Golden Corral?
not on the
I
list.
don't remember.
A lot of families in Utah.
I'm surprised you picked Golden Corral over Hooters for family food. Okay, let's go to Muggos.
TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays, number 9.
Love it.
All right, Muggs back on the board. We're going to Allie McKay. That went too fast to you, I think.
It really did.
Okay.
Who has the bloomin' onion?
That
you
does
can't
not
ask
seem.
questions.
I was going to say I would stay away from
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse number 5. As she screams it at me. All right, we go to Kevin. Correct.
Bob's Big Boy.
Bob's Big Boy.
Boom.
Not in the top 10. It is number 18. Muggos.
Let's go. Holy moly, I'm drawing a blank. Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, not in the top 10.
Oh.
It, however, is deep in the 20s. Damn. It is 29. Allie McKay, back to you. Too quick, I think.
Soup Plantation.
Soup Plantation.
Oh.
Not a list, although I'm a big fan despite the
And
name.
a lot of families.
Yeah, a lot of families. Not in the top 40.
Best.
Not in the top 40. Last round.
Not in the top 40.
Not in the top 40, no. What is it? We're 2, 2, and 1?
1 for Kevin, 2
Yep.
for me, 3 for Muggs.
Oh, wow. Let's get
Yeah.
to the final round then. Let's
All right.
go, Kevin.
Hardee's.
Hardee's, not on the list. Not in the 40.
Not in the 40.
No, not in the top 40.
Makes it so much worse.
All right, we're moving to Muggos. Again, we are talking top family restaurant chains in America.
Here we go. Hometown Buffet.
Hometown Buffet.
Nice.
Not on the list, which will get the chance. That'll give the chance to Allie to tie it up. Allie, what is one of the top 10 best family restaurant chains in America?
Sizzler. Give me Sizzler.
No, Sizzler not on the list. We have not time traveled to the 80s, so it is not one of the top family restaurant chains in America. So that gives Muggos the win, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So would you guys want to hear the top 10?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So let's start with 15. We have Dave & Buster's at 15, KFC at 14, Dairy Queen at 13, Subway 12, Fuddruckers 11, and then let's get into the top 10. First, number 10, you guys got Denny's.
See you at Denny's.
Pulled the clips of the things they end the commercials with.
That's quite a line.
Number 9, TGI Fridays.
Now at TGI Fridays.
All right.
Great clips.
Listen, I was surprised, by the way, how boring some of these ending of commercials are. Number 8, you didn't get Red Lobster.
Endless Shrimp is back at Red Lobster.
Okay.
I was pulling these all last night and going, why don't they have catchphrases? Why not? None of them. Number 7, one of the great songs. You got this one, Chili's.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby
It's a
back,
good
baby
jingle right here.
I want my baby back,
Chili's, baby back ribs. That's the best song about ribs.
Absolutely.
It's a true bop. 6, Applebee's.
Applebee's. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
All right.
That's their slogan, yeah.
Number 5 you got because Allie racked her brain a bit. That was the Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
You guys know that in high school I went to the Outback Steakhouse because someone told me that the waiters have to have that accent, and then I got there and the guy's like, what would you guys like to drink? And I was like, I don't want to eat here anymore.
You thought they were all Australian?
Yeah, someone convinced me they're faking the accents. Number 4 you did not get. It is one of the best, Red Robin.
Robin.
Yum? Is that their song?
Yeah, it's a good one.
And it is.
Number 3 you did get. That's IHOP.
IHOP. Eat up every moment.
Sure. 2, shocked. 1 and 2 were not taken in this game.
Wow.
Okay.
Number 2, it's where family always is, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Oh, man.
It's an easy one. And the number 1 family restaurant chain in America you did not get. It's obviously slightly regional, but I did think you'd come up with it. It is
Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Eat, shop, relax.
Cracker Barrel. It's based
Cracker
in
Barrel.
family. I mean, come on.